Hello everyone, welcome to another video of FFL 24/7. Today's video is going to be another exciting video because we are going to be reviewing Tesla stock today. And why we are reviewing Tesla stock? Because there has been some very exciting development happening technically and also financially and fundamentally in Tesla stock and chart that I want to discuss with you guys. So if you are holding Tesla stock, or if you are planning to buy into Tesla stock, or if you are playing options into Tesla stock, so you might want to watch out these few updates that I want to share with you guys. So let's get right into the video. So this is the chart of Tesla stock. We are looking starting from somewhere around 2022 all the way to till date. So this is obviously horrible looking chart. So we have peaked at around almost $400 and crashed back down all the way to 188. So 188 is the price where we are sitting at right now. So the question comes in where the price is going to be heading from this point onwards. So if you guys have watched my previous video, so I did point out at when the Tesla stock was around $260 that this is going to be a weakening stock and we are heading towards $185. So when we were at 260, my first bearish price target was around 215, which we crossed that, and my second target was 185. So both my bearish price targets for Tesla stock have already been met. So the question comes in where the price is going to be heading from this point onwards. So again, this technical analysis, I am not going to be inducing any false hope. So I am going to be presenting what I am seeing technically in the chart. So this is our goal as a technical analyst and traders to do our own due diligence, and you can make money both ways, so going down and going up. So you can play puts if the stock is going down, you can play calls if the stock is going up. But this does not give you an impression that I am going to be presenting an absolute bearish case scenario on Tesla stock. So let me explain to you guys what are my reasoning that I have been tracking for quite some time now. So the graph is going to get a little bit technical from this point onwards, but I will be making sure you guys follow along. So I know this is looking a lot complicated, and there are a lot of lines that might be confusing you guys. You guys have to stick with me because these are all not the fake lines. These are a very solid support, resistance, and trend lines that Tesla stock has been comprehensively respecting very nicely for over the last 1 year. So I want you guys to focus on around this area here because this is the most recent price action and this is providing us the cue, so where the price might be heading next. So two more important things that I want you guys to focus on is this red downtrend line and then this red uptrend line. So why? Because this downtrend line, if you guys notice, so we have been respecting this downtrend line since beginning of November 1st 2021 till date. We haven't been able to cross above this downtrend line. So Tesla has not been able to cross this downtrend line. So this is providing a major resistance for Tesla stock. And this uptrend line, so this uptrend line was playing a very nice role when we bounced from the lows of $105 almost. So this uptrend line was respecting very nicely eventually when it broke down on October 23rd 2023. So I want to zoom into this area because I want to explain to you in more detail. Do you guys notice something in around here? So this is a red uptrend line that was playing another major role, a bullish major role, and we gapped down below this. And once we gapped down below this, we were not able to get above this uptrend. We kept failing, and we kept failing until at this point onwards when I was tracking around the $260 area mark, that if we are not able to close above 260 comprehensively with the strong volume, then there is a huge possibility we are heading towards our 215 first price target, and my next price target was $185, which we have both met very nicely. And my reasoning to go bearish on this area was because we were not able to get above this uptrend, and we had a very strong Fibonacci resistance sitting right exactly at 260, and also our major downtrend resistance was sitting at the same level. So this was a very heavy 3-point level of resistance for Tesla stock. So this was eventually a very good short entry that we could have possibly taken. So now the question comes in, a lot of people are turning slightly bullish back again because this 185 area is again a very heavy demand zone for Tesla stock, which is understandably very true historically. But I am concerned for a couple of reasons. So I want to show you guys why. So one reason is, if you guys notice the circle around here, so there is a gap in around here that we are very close to about filling up this gap. So this is one concern that I am thinking that there is still a little bit more downside potential. And the second critical reason is, if you guys notice at the bottom here, so let me zoom in a little bit more. I want to show you guys something. So this is the most recent last day candle that we have seen. Do you guys see this big red candle that is accompanied with this heavy volume bar? So this volume is what is concerning me, because this red candle is a lot of sell volume, and we have not seen any bullish reversal as we hit this heavy demand zone. So tomorrow is going to be very interesting to see how we behave at this support and demand zone at around 185 for Tesla stock, because if we don't see a bullish volume coming in, then I think this is still a weakening price action. And the third thing I want you guys to pay attention is look at these uptrend lines that I have drawn. So these three lines are giving us another major cue. So this red line in the beginning, this was one of the first major uptrend that we were following, and then we crashed back down all the way to this point around 192 area. So this gave us another pivot point. So we we went back up and came back down to test it, and we failed horribly again. And eventually we found support at around this uptrend line, which is around the 175 area. We bounced from there. So do you guys see what I am trying to show here? So this is kind of like a clockwise price action that is automatically heading towards back all the way down to $106 level. So this is kind of looking like a clockwise rotation price action that is naturally heading towards this price of $107. That is one of the major Fibonacci level of support, which is sitting also right at this level where we bounced very hard back in January 5th, 2023. Again, this all depends. So this 185 is still remains to be a very heavy demand zone for Tesla stock. But if this area does not hold, that we are clearly heading at least at the very least towards this $170 mark. Why? Because there is a huge gap sitting right around this level, and there is a possibility to fill up this gap where there might be possibly a wick down below this level to all the way down to 165. So that will be another level of support that we should be looking at. But again, if the bullish volume does not come in, then I think very confident that we are heading towards this $107 price target if the things keep going this way. So this may be looking a lot confusing to you guys, but just think about it. This is just a rotation. They are naturally bringing the price down to a level that where hedge funds and the big institutions are going to see Tesla as a value stock again. And also another thing I want you guys to pay attention is these liquidity pools that we have seen at exactly at the hit of this downtrend resistance channels. So every time we have hit this downtrend channel recently, we have seen some huge large liquidity grabs at this level, and we have seen some very clear rejections and kept forming lower highs and lower lows from that point onwards. So again, my first bearish price target for Tesla stock is 170, and keeping in mind that there might be a wick to close this gap all the way down to 165, and the ultimate bullish level that I would be looking to go in is going to be around $107 mark for Tesla stock. Until then, I think we still need to be cautious, but again, obviously the bullish case still also remains, because we also have this bearish gap as well that we need to fill back up. And if this 185 turns out to be a strong support or strong demand zone for Tesla stock, and the bullish volume comes in and we see some decent amount of volume, at least at the similar levels, the ones that we saw today, then there is a huge possibility we might be heading towards this another Fibonacci level of resistance that is sitting at around 215. So there is a possibility of testing 215, and that will also be helping us close this gap that we have seen at around here at the earnings. So just to summarize, technically speaking, Tesla is still in a very strong downtrend. It is still looking like a weakening stock to me. And if this 185 does not hold as a support, then I think we have clear signs we are heading at least towards 170 to 165 area, and the ultimate bullish level that investors are going to be looking at is going to be at the 106 or $107 mark. So this is just like a natural price action. They are in a clockwise rotation that is naturally the price is coming down to that level. So this is all I quickly wanted to share with you guys about Tesla stock. If you guys like the video, please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.